pricing. American value for American values. Go to Ford.com or your local Ford dealer for more information.
Royals fans, show your team pride every time you pay with the Kansas City Royals Visa debit card from Commerce Bank. Plus, score 5% off at the Royals team store. Whether you're buying ballpark snacks or repping the crown on your daily coffee run, this Royals debit card brings the spirit of the team to your everyday purchases. Available now for Commerce Bank checking account holders. Request yours at the Commerce location near you today. Commerce Bank, challenge accepted.
This is Mitzi Dulon, founder of Simply Fuel. In 2015, as the Royals team sports dietitian, I randomly made my protein ball recipe for the players. The players loved them, and we won a world championship 6 weeks later. Made with clean, gluten-free ingredients, they are loved by kids, adults, and pro athletes. Buy my Simply Fuel protein balls at Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart, and Target. Go to simplyfuel.com to find them in your local Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart, and Target.
Banged into deep right center field. Attempted fence. That's an opposite field homer for Salvador Perez. A liner into the right field. Seats his second long ball of the day. And the Royals have won their 10th spot on the board. Royals have got Harden. Former Cy Young Award winner. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. An insane eater from Lucas Ursay. He blew a fastball by him at 99. Steps on the bag. This game is over.
You're listening to the Kansas City Royals postgame show on the Royals Baseball Network.
The 0-2 pitch. John hits it in the air, straightaway center. Lane Thomas has it lined up. He makes the catch. The ball game is over. Alex Lang gets the save. The Royals get the win. They take the series in Cincinnati. And what a win it was. What a win that the Royals needed. Not only to claim the series, but to feel good heading into the third leg of this three-city road trip. Well, the Royals put up 2 runs in the top of the first inning tonight. They did not score again until the top of the 9th inning, when they broke a 2-2 tie thanks to Michael Massey's go-ahead RBI single. Nick Lofton followed 3 pitches later with a 2-run homer to give the Royals a little bit more breathing room. And how about Alex Lang, a former Lee Summit West High School Titan, with his first save as a member of the Kansas City Royals. And the Royals take the series from the Reds. They win 2 out of 3 in Cincinnati. And sure, you couldn't bemoan what could have been, what might have been in a sweep. But the Royals take 2 out of 3. More wins than losses. Series wins have been hard to come by. Road series wins have been hard to come by. And it's something that the Royals can feel good about heading to Minneapolis for a 4-game series against the Minnesota Twins. Thanks for joining us tonight in Cincinnati. We're coming to you live from the IBEW Local 124 broadcast booth. The Royals with the win, improved to 24-38 on the season. The Reds with a loss, they fall to 31-30. The Royals were facing Chase Burns tonight, who's been one of the best pitchers in the National League so far this season. But the Royals got to him immediately with Vinny Pasquantino's 2-run homer in the top of the first inning. And that might have been all that Stephen Kolek needed, though he allowed a 2-run homer of his own in the 5th inning. All told, Stephen Kolek delivered yet another quality start, his 9th quality start in 11 outings with the Royals. Kolek went 7 innings, allowed 2 runs on 6 hits. He tied a career best with 8 strikeouts. And so the game was tied at 2 into the late innings. Daniel Lynch IV delivered a scoreless 8th inning. That set the stage for the top of the 9th inning. Jack Caglione led off with a single. Isaac Collins delivered a sacrifice bunt that moved Tyler Tolbert, the pinch runner, to second. Michael Massey saw 10 consecutive fastballs from Tony Santillan. And on the 10th one, he lined it into right field to give the Royals the lead. Nick Lofton followed with a 2-run homer, his first home run this season. And what a time for it to give the Royals a little bit more breathing room. He's down on the field with Stu. Well, Nick Lofton, how good does this feel, winning a series and scoring some runs late to help out your pitching staff?
Yeah, no, it's great. Anytime we can get a win, get a series win, it's big for us, especially with a long season. And I know things haven't been really going our way, but it's big. It's massive. Steven did an unbelievable job. Both did their job. Hitters, we finally had the timely hits. Michael's AB before me was one of the best I've seen.
10 pitches that he drove in the run.
Yeah, no, it was truly awesome. I'm glad I got to see that. right behind them. But that's just a testament to who we are. We're relentless. No matter what we've been through, we're gonna continue to grind. Take our at-bats one AB at a time, one pitch at a time, and we're going to like where we're at the end of this.
So from the on-deck circle, you saw Tony Santillan through Michael Messi, 10 fastballs, and the 10th one he hit and drove in a run. You came up and eventually got a fastball and hit your first homer of the year. Tell me about it.
Yeah, no, I was just looking for something that was over the heart of the plate. I know he throws a lot of sweepers to righties. I was just trying to slow it down, put a good swing on it, be short to the baseball, and whatever happened, happened. I was very fortunate that it went over.
And how good does it feel to get that 0 out of the column, get your first one of the year? And you're not a power guy by nature, but hey, you'll take it. And it extended the lead, which is so big for everybody.
Yeah, no, it's awesome to get that off my chest, off my shoulders. I'm just happy that we were able to get a win today.
Well, congratulations on the home run. You've been playing great defensively as well. A big win, a big series win. Go enjoy it.
Appreciate it, Stu. Thank you.
That's Nick Lofton, Jake, a big part of a Royals win as they take the series.
All right, Stu, thanks very much. And you heard what Nick Lofton said, that this is a group that despite all of the things that they have been through so far this season, falling short of the expectations that they had for themselves, that they are not calling it quits, not by any measure. This was just the 62nd game of the year. There are 100 games left this season, and the Royals do not feel as though they are done. No, far from it. They are going to keep grinding and keep going. The Royals take the series from the Reds, and now they'll try to do the same in a 4-game series against the Minnesota Twins. First pitch of tomorrow night's series opener comes your way at 6:40. We're on the air at 6 o'clock from Target Field. Seth Lugo is on the mound tomorrow night. The Twins have yet to announce their starting pitcher for tomorrow night's game, so we'll be with you tomorrow evening from Target Field in Minneapolis. As for tonight, the final totals. First for the Kansas City Royals, the happy totals. 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors. The Royals did leave 8 on base. They were 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position. And the Royals hit 2 home runs tonight. Vinny Pasquantino hit a 2-run shot in the first inning. It was his 6th home run of the season. Vinny Pasquantino finished tonight's game 2 for 4 with a homer, a single, and he was also intentionally walked. Then Nick Lofton had the big swing in the 9th inning, a 2-run homer to pad the Royals' lead. It was Lofton's first home run of the season. For the Cincinnati Reds, 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 8 left on base, and the Reds were 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position tonight. That includes stranding a pair of doubles, 1 in the 8th and then 1 in the 9th inning. The Reds did have a home run tonight. That came from Blake Dunn, a 2-run shot in the top of the 5th that at the time tied the game at 2. It was Dunn's 2nd home run of the season. Stephen Kolek delivered a quality start, 7 innings of 2-run ball, but the game was tied when he exited, and so it's a no decision for Kolek. Daniel Lynch IV earns the win. He's now 2-0. Lynch preserved the tie in the 8th inning. With his scoreless inning, he allowed just 1 hit and also had a strikeout in that inning. Tony Santillan takes the loss. He gave up 3 runs on 3 hits and only got 1 out in the top of the 9th inning before Zach McCambley entered for his major league debut and got the final 2 outs of the inning. And Alex Lang earns the save with a scoreless bottom of the 9th inning. His first save as a member of the Royals. Pretty incredible for a kid who grew up 20 minutes from Kauffman Stadium, going to Dollar Dog Nights and cheering on players like Mike Sweeney and Jermaine Guy, and has made his way now to the Royals after a handful of years with the Detroit Tigers. He's been pitching out of the bullpen all season long. This was his first save opportunity this season, and Alex Lang delivered with his scoreless 9th inning. It wasn't without some tense moments. Lang allowed a leadoff double. He issued a walk. The Reds did have the potential tying run at the plate, but Alex Lang did what matters most. He got all 3 outs that he needed to earn the save and clinch the Royals' win. This ballgame took 2 hours and 45 minutes, and the attendance in Cincinnati, 15,959. With the win, the Royals are 24-38. The Reds are now 31-30. Again, the final score tonight. It's the Kansas City Royals 5 and the Cincinnati Reds 2. Stay tuned. Our postgame coverage continues right after this on the Royals Baseball Network.
From the classroom to the library, from the gym to the lab to the stage, teachers do more than teach. They shape, inspire, and make a difference that reaches far beyond our schools. When the Royals take on the Astros Friday, June 12th, join us for Teachers Night at the Cave, when we salute our educators for the impact they make in our community. And get a Teachers Night Royals jersey presented by Quick Trip. Theme tickets at royals.com/teachers.
By now, you've heard that Booth Creek Wagyu steaks and beef are the best tasting, most flavorful cuts you've ever had. And if you don't believe us, try it for free. Try Booth Creek Wagyu anytime at 95th and Knoll or 135th and Metcalf. Stop by our store and we'll prepare a free mouth-watering sample of your selected choice cut. Heart-healthy, low-cholesterol, authentic American, full-blooded Wagyu steaks and beef. We know you'll love it as much as we do. Crafted for exceptional beginnings. Join the Booth Creek Wagyu revolution at boothcreekwagyu.com.
Planet Fitness has everything you need from warm-up to wind-up, so you can give everything you've got. Whether you want to bring a friend anytime, access any of our 2,800 plus clubs, or reset and recover in the Black Card Spa, we're ready to fuel your momentum, and then some. Enjoy all the perks with the Planet Fitness Black Card. Join the club today for $1 down, $24.99 a month.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends June 12th.
See club for details.
For over 55 years, Staco Electric Construction Company has powered commercial, industrial, and healthcare facilities across the Kansas City region. From complex electrical systems, critical power distribution to dependable service and maintenance, Staco is built on safety, quality, and reliability. If you're looking for a trusted electrical contractor for your next project, visit StacoElectric.com. Staco Electric Construction Company, official electrical contractor of the Kansas City Royals.
So for a second time in this series, the Royals are victorious, and we get to talk about our Staco Electric plays of the game. And the very first one came in the very first inning, a one-out walk, a four-pitch walk to Bobby, and up came Denny Pasquantino.
Here's the pitch. Wind runs. Fastball hit high in the air. Deep down the right field line. Toward the foul pole. It's a fair ball and a home run. A two-run shot for Denny Pasquantino. He turns on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball and gives the Royals a 2-0 lead.
And as we expected, we did get a pitcher's duel from two very good starters. You just heard all the offense the Royals got against Burns, 2 runs over 6 innings. The Cincinnati Reds put up 2 of their own in the 5th inning as Stephen Kolek was also having a great night on the mound. Blake Dunn hit a 2-run homer. Suddenly we had a 2-2 game. Both starters did very well. Kolek went 7 innings. Burns went 6 innings and stayed 2-2 until the top of the 9th inning. Santillan was on. Caglione base hit. Tolbert pinch ran. A sacrifice bunt. And up came Michael Massey in a 2-2 game.
He has fouled off 4 pitches in this plate appearance. Another 3-2. Tolbert runs. Massey lines it in the right field. Base hit. Tolbert rounds third. He's in his score standing. Michael Massey delivers again. The Royals take the lead in the top of the 9th inning on an RBI single from Michael Massey on the 10th pitch of his at-bat. Royals 3, Reds 2.
Absolutely huge RBI base hit by Massey to get the Royals in front, but after last night, everybody was hoping for maybe a little more offense, and the next guy up was Nick Lofton.
Here's the pitch. Fastball cracked, high in the air, deep left field, Blades to the wall, it's out of here, into the 3rd row. Nick Lofton adds a pair with one big swing. He got a fastball right down the middle and crushed it into the left field seats. The Royals open up a 3-run lead in the top of the 9th inning. It's 5-2.
Nick Lofton giving everybody reason to smile and exhale a little bit, so the Royals had some breathing room. They had the 5-2 lead, and Alex Lang came on. Had a couple of base runners, but didn't let anybody score after that leadoff double by Steer. He stranded 2 and held on and got the save as the Royals win it 5-2 over the Reds. Those are our Staco Electric plays of the game presented by Staco Electric Construction Company, the official electrical contractor of the Kansas City Royals. Again, the Royals take 2 out of 3. They win tonight 5-2. We'll hear from Matt Quatero coming up on the Royals Baseball Network.
This is Alex Gordon. You don't build a career overnight. It takes early mornings, long days, and doing the work when no one's watching. That's how we did it here, and it's how they do it at Emery Staff & Sons. They're building more than roads and bridges. They're building communities. They're building careers. And they're building employee owners. If you're ready to put in the work and to be part of something bigger, join the team that knows it's always worth the grind. Learn more at emerystaff.com/careers.
Community America is invested in KC and every Royals fan. In baseball terms, that means they're the ketchup to your hot dog, the cheese to your nachos, the stretch to your seventh inning. Or, simply put, they're a partner in reaching your financial goals. Because when it comes to your money, they'll help you call all the right plays. Oops, another baseball term. It's kind of my thing. Member-owned, open to all, Community America Credit Union, invested in you.
Truck drivers, don't miss out on the unmatched consistency of a Schneider driving job. With our industry-leading selection of driving options, you'll find a job with the freight, home time, and schedule you've been looking for. Plus, Schneider drivers operate state-of-the-art, well-maintained equipment and have access to award-winning benefits and a 24/7 support team. Don't wait. Find a job that offers the stability you need to fuel your career. Search jobs and apply today at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Royals fans, step up to the plate like a pro with the world's largest sports book at your fingertips. Circa Sports. It's sports betting the way it should be. Circa Sports brings you player-friendly pricing, enhanced in-game options, exceptional customer service, and special Royals props on every game. Whether you're betting with the home team or scouting the next big matchup, take your swing with the Circa Sports app. Start betting like a pro from anywhere, anytime in Missouri. Download your new bookie today at circasports.com.
Final score tonight, Royals come out on top 5-2 over the Reds. Right now, let's pause for identification on the Royals baseball.
Hey, it's Cole Reagan, and this is your home for Royals baseball. 96.5 The Fan.
KFN, CFM, and AM. HD1 and HD2, Kansas City. An Odyssey Sports Station.
5-2. KC comes out on top. Let's hear from the winning manager, Matt Quattrero.
That's got to feel terrific after last night to bounce back. Clutch hitting in the ninth inning again. Michael Massey with terrific hitting and the bullpen coming through.
Yeah, well said. I mean, you said it all. I mean, it was a well-played game. Burns, we knew was going to be really tough. He gets us on the board in the first. Cole threw the ball exceptionally well. Lynch, eighth, and Lang, that was his first. He was coming in either way, 3-3, 4-3, whatever, or 3-2, 4-2, whatever the score was. So for him in that first opportunity to get a chance at that, good for him. He's done it before in his career. A couple guys get on there, but he bowed his neck and gave us a chance to win.
What did you like that whole?
It's a lot of what we see from him. I mean, he just throws a ton of strikes. He challenges guys. He puts the ball on the ground. He had more strikeouts today than normal. The sweeper and slider probably looked a little bit more potent than they normally do. And he made some pitches. Looked like he located his fastball at both sides of the plate.
Have to feel good for Nick in that situation to add on, make it 5-2 there with his first of the year.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Massey, I think that was 10 or 11 straight fastballs. He was down 0-2 and worked it all the way back, gets the base hit, and then Nick gets a 2-0 count, and he didn't miss it.
What about the ninth inning there, how you saw it unfold and how you saw your closer now, as you said before the game, it's going to be kind of situational.
Yep.
How he handled it.
Well, I mean, he's throwing the ball well right now, and that's a good time for him to get out there. First hitter gets a double, then he strikes out too. And to his credit, it was a really disjointed inning, with the reviews, the pinch hitters, the mound visits, the review of the ABS. So there was a lot going on there, and for him to keep his composure was impressive.
And then for when to have this kind of feeling going in to a 4-game series in Minnesota, how does that feel?
Yeah, we're trying to win series. We let one slip away yesterday, but that's all we could do was come back and win today. So we'll turn our focus to Minnesota now and get ready to get after them tomorrow.
There's Matt Quattrero. So the Royals taking 2 out of 3 here. Like he said, it's on to Minnesota now. A 4-game series beginning tomorrow night. We'll be back to Cincinnati in a moment on the Royals Baseball Network.
Remember enjoying those iconic red, white, and blue freezer pops of the summer?
Now imagine that flavor reinvented as an energy shot. Introducing the Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shot. A flavor explosion of sweet cherry, zesty lime, and electric blue raspberry that all come blasting together for a seriously refreshing shot. Ignite your taste buds with the flavor of the summer. Get a Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shot today. For more information, visit 5hourenergy.com.
When uptime matters, power can't fail. That's why operations across the country trust wholesalebatteries.net. From data centers to utilities and industrial facilities, we supply the batteries that keep critical systems running. With bulk inventory and all major brands in stock, we help operations stay prepared and powered. Need it fast? Our same-day shipping and nationwide delivery make sure you get exactly what you need when you need it. Stay powered, stay productive. Visit wholesalebatteries.net. Any battery, anytime, delivered anywhere.
Hot dogs, get the quick trip hot dogs. Toppins for all you can top toppins for. Free-zone, ice cold home run berry with fanciful raspberry. Free-zone.
Babe, it's your day off. I thought you weren't going to do the voice.
But we're at Quick Trip. Feels just like being at a Royals game.
True.
Oh, look, peanuts.
Peanuts and shell peanuts. Peanuts.
Get your favorite snacks and more all season long at Quick Trip, proud partner of the Kansas City Royals.
Attention journeyman electricians. Join the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Skilled electricians are worth more now than ever. So get what you and your family are worth with unmatched $0 out-of-pocket healthcare premiums for you and your entire family. That's peace of mind for your loved ones without financial stress. Imagine not having to deduct healthcare costs from your paycheck. Don't wait. Call or go online to join the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers today to get what you and your family deserve.
Royals TV is your video home for Royals baseball. Stream all Royals games all season in Royals territory on cable, satellite, or in the MLB app with a season pass for $74.99, subject to national exclusivities. Visit Royals.tv to sign up today. As we come to you one final time from the IBEW Local 124 broadcast booth here at Great American Ballpark. Now the Royals head on to Minnesota, hoping to win a series there. They've got a 4-game set beginning tomorrow evening, as it'll be Seth Lugo on the mound for the Royals against the Twins. A 6:40 first pitch will be on with the Bob Allen Ford pregame show at straight up 6 o'clock tomorrow evening from Target Field. For those of you listening on our flagship station in Kansas City, 96.5 The Fan, stay tuned for Burns postgame show with Josh Vernier. It's also available on the Odyssey app. The final tonight, the Royals win it 5-2 over the Reds. For Jake Eisenberg and our producer-engineer Eric Guthrie, Steve Stewart saying goodnight from Cincinnati.
Kansas City Royals baseball has been brought to you by Stayco Electric Construction Company, the official electric contractor of the Kansas City Royals. Wholesale batteries, any battery, anytime, delivered anywhere at wholesalebatteries.net. Bob Allen Ford, make your perfect play at boballenford.com. Hawthorne Bank, start connecting to what's possible. Hawthorne Bank, member FDIC. Also by IBEW Local 124, providing the best opportunities in the electrical field of construction for over a century. The law offices of Mark Ferguson, Schneider Trucking, American Topsoil, soil delivered, soil installed. And by Our Farm Distilling, from field to finish, they own the process at ourfarmdistilling.com. You've been listening to Kansas City Royals baseball on the Royals Radio Network. This broadcast was presented by Bet365, where winning is everything. Download the Bet365 app and lock in your picks before the game begins. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Available in select states only.
Welcome to the Guaranteed Foods postgame show with Josh Vernier.
It's a home run into the bullpen in right center field. A 3-run opposite field. Bobby Witt Jr. home run.
Guaranteed Foods has been helping thousands of Midwestern families save time, stretch dollars, and eat healthier since 1958. And you can too. Call 913-888-5000 or start eating right at GuaranteedFoods.com.
Carter hits a drive to center field and deep. Harris on the
This is your home for Royals baseball. 96.5 The Fan. Here's Josh Vernier.
All right. That, my friends, is a series victory for the good guys. That's a win. That's a Royals win.
So you know we're in a good mood on this Tuesday evening. A lot of questions. I have a lot of questions for you. I know in radio you're supposed to focus it down to one discussion and keep the audience focused on that one discussion. But man, there are so many different lanes that I think you can really choose your own adventure tonight on the Guaranteed Foods postgame show. A series win as once again the Royals starting pitching leads the way. Stephen Kolek, 7 innings of 2-run baseball. Thankfully tonight, the rotation's outstanding performance is rewarded. Royals win 5-2. Phone lines are open for you, 913-586-7965. That's 913-586-7965. Really, I have 3 different questions that I would like to pose to you. But again, listen, if you know what you want to talk about, if you want to enjoy this series victory in Cincinnati, the Royals' first road series victory in a month, you go right ahead. If you just want to keep praise on Stephen Kolek, you go right ahead. You know the phone number, 913-586-7965. And that's where I want to start, is with Stephen Kolek. Doesn't pick up the win tonight. 7 innings of 2-run baseball, not enough. Not enough for him to pick up the W. But Kolek won't turn 30 until next April. Not a spring chicken, but he's not a killer, man. Old head, not necessarily. Where does he stack up in your mind? Where does he stack up in the rotation right now? And where do you project him for that roster in 2027? Right, next year, you know you have Waka, Lugo, Cameron, Luinder Avila, Cole Reagan. Hopefully Ryan Berger's back from injury. Does Stephen Kolek get a first series of the season start? Is that how you're viewing him? Are you looking at Kolek now as a guy that could get a postseason start for the 2027 Kansas City Royals? And go ahead, D-Ride, scoff all you want, but that's how we should carry ourselves as fans. We should have expectations for this team to get to the postseason in 2027. I'm not on board with this. Oh, well, things haven't gone our way for the first 62 this season. So not only is this year a wash, but let's completely blow it up. Not anymore. 2011, 2012, 2013, okay. But we've learned, thanks to Wade Davis and Kelvin Herrera, Greg Holland, we've learned, thanks to Mahomes and Kelsey and Andy Reid, we've learned you can win it all in Kansas City. So we accept nothing but. I think even as Royals fans, our expectations should be raised as we look towards 2027. You know what? Let's not go down that road just. Let's not go down that 2027 road, because another question I have for you following this 5-2 Royals victory to clinch the series in Cincinnati. Another question I have for you tonight is playing off of something that J.J. Piccolo said this weekend. Piccolo, the Royals president of baseball operations, he was on with Ryan Lefevre on Sunday, and they were talking about this outstanding rotation. A Royals rotation that now has 32 quality starts in the first 62 games of the season. I mean, it's remarkable how good this rotation has been. And that point is something that JJ pointed to as to why this team can turn it around. Now, he didn't say playoff. He didn't say wild card. He said this rotation should give our clubhouse and our organization the belief that we can really start stringing some wins together. Now, it's hard to argue with that. Patty said, win the division. Make it to the postseason. I think you get a little bit more pushback. But I'm curious, Royals fan, what do you think this rotation can do for this ball club in the final 100 games? Can they make this interesting? I'm not talking division title. I'm not even talking about the playoffs. Can they make 500 interesting? Do you really believe that this rotation,
No, I don't.
that gave you 32 quality starts in your first 62 games, can do it again?
No.
Because that's basically what JJ was saying.
No.
Saying that what we've witnessed from this group of 7, 8 different starting pitchers,
Well, that's like fun.
that for as well as they've pitched over the first third of the season, it's repeatable.
Okay.
They can do it again. Do you believe that? And if so, how far can this rotation carry them in 2026? Just two of my questions. I have one more. I'll get to that in a moment. But tonight belongs to Stephen Kolek. It belongs to the starting staff. Royals pick up the win in the finale in Cincinnati. I'll give you that third and final question, that third and final lane to choose from on tonight's Guaranteed Foods postgame show. Coming up in just a moment. But first, I want to hear from you. Let's go to Joe, North KC. You're hitting lead off tonight, buddy. Go ahead.
All right, man. I only have one question. I want to know who the fans wanted for the closure. I voted Lynch.
Yeah, I can answer that for you. They want Lynch, too. That's it. Okay, so that's Joe's question. I feel like I am equipped to answer that on behalf of Royals fans. I'm Daniel Lynch. And Joe, okay, we're not going to talk about Stephen Kolek. I get it. That's what happens when you're still 14 games below 500. You're not going to be receiving the benefit of the doubt. People aren't necessarily willing to dance in celebration. What a season has been so very disappointing. I get it. I get it so much that, Joe, I was thinking the exact same thing you were. Stephen Kolek, again, the Royals take an early lead, 2-0 right out of the game as Vinny Pasquantino goes deep. Stephen Kolek makes it hold up until the 5th inning when he gives up a 2-run home run of his own, and we're knotted up after the 5th. Kolek throws 2 more zeros on the board, but turns it over to the bullpen in the 8th inning. I had no issue with the decision to go to the bullpen. Kolek's had 96 pitches, 7 innings of 2-run baseball, and he's about to go through the Cincinnati lineup a 4th time. I had no issue going to the bullpen. So long as that's arm was Daniel Lynch. And as you see Daniel Lynch warming up when he ultimately gets out of the 8th inning, my mind is going back to last night and the frustration I had at the absence of Daniel Lynch. So as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, all right, Lynch is driving this bad boy home. Not only is he going to pitch the 8th, he's going to come back out for the 9th. Lynch needs 15 pitches to get through the 8th inning. He works around a 2-out double. But in the top of the 9th inning, the offense, the Royals offense, gets real nice. Bringing 9 men to the dish, pushing 3 across, putting a total of 6 men on base in that 3-run 9th inning. A long 3-run 9th inning. Still, I wanted Daniel Lynch back out there in the 9th. Alex Lang comes in instead, gives up a leadoff double, but is able to wiggle out of the jam, and he picks up his first save of the season. So shout out to Alex Lang. Shout out to Matt Quattrero. Right? Listen, I'm not going to pretend as if I wasn't second guessing to go to Alex Lang. I haven't been very impressed with Lang this season, even though he's put up a 0 in 9 of his last 10 appearances. And yet, I was not interested in seeing him there in the 9th inning. So, good for him. Better for the coaching staff. Even better for this post-game show. But I always try to be upfront with y'all. I'm managing along with the game, and I don't often disagree. The past 2 nights I have disagreed. Last night, it backfired for the Royals. Tonight, they're celebrating inside that Royals clubhouse. Royals scored 5 runs. Royals are now 14-9 when they scored 5 or more runs. 14-9. Let's go to Mark in Kansas City. Mark, you're on the Guaranteed Foods postgame show. Go ahead.
Hey, Vern. Hey, thanks for taking my call about the Royals pitching. And if they're going to bring it to a 500 level, I just wonder if all the pitching's going to be there at mid-year. And that would be my question about being a 500 team if all the pitchers are going to still be with us.
Health-wise or trade deadline-wise? What do you reference?
Trade deadline-wise.
Anyone in particular that you think they should move on from at the deadline?
No, not necessarily. I hope they keep all of them. I hope they keep all the pitchers. I hope nobody leaves. We need some continuity, and I hope none of them leave.
Mark, I appreciate the phone call. I think you're going to get your wish. Unless Chris Bubich returns and performs well, even if he doesn't perform well, if he performs adequately, I think you flip him. But Cole Reagan, no. Noah Cameron, Stephen Kolek, nope. Michael Walker, Seth Lugo, Luinder Avila. The only way you make that move, if you part with Cameron or Kolek and Avila, is if you really don't believe it. Like if the Royals front office thinks that what Cameron's done over the last month and what he did last year, I can't imagine that's what they do. Unless you believe that what we've witnessed from Stephen Kolek is a flash in the pan. No, you hang on to that guy. Kolek, since signing with the Royals, since being traded to the Royals, has made 11 starts, 9 quality starts. He's averaging more than 6 1/3 innings per start with an ERA of 2.66. A win of .873. With, of course, walks and hits per innings pitched. How many base runners do you allow per inning? Stephen Kolek's under 1. Under 1 is Ivan. Under .9 is, and that's all-star stuff. Stephen Kolek, sensational tonight. 7 innings, 2 runs, and a career-high matching 8 strikeouts. Phone lines are open for you. Stephen Kolek, you know what's coming your way, buddy. You are the Guaranteed Foods player of the game. And for being named player of the game, and I'll tell you what, Tom and everybody else over there at Guaranteed Foods, you guys, you'd be wise. Maybe not to give the same amount of equity that you should give to Michael Walker, but you might want to start breaking off a portion of the company to Stephen Kolek, too. It seems like every 5th day you're sending him a gourmet dinner for 2, delivered to this house by Guaranteed Foods. In fact, he probably delivered that dinner so much, you might want to switch it up. We'll come up with that seafood. The seafood pack. Anyway, Stephen Kolek, tonight's Guaranteed Foods player of the game. Start eating rights at GuaranteedFoods.com. Phone lines are open for you. 913-586-7965. That's 913-586-7965. I mentioned that finally the team rewards the starting staff for an outstanding performance. And boy, did they have not only Alex Lang in the 9th inning, but Daniel Lynch putting up a 0 in the 8th. And then offensively, Vinny Pasquantino with another multi-hit performance. Vinny now has multiple hits in 4 of his last 6 games. How about Jack Caglione? Cag's 10th multi-hit game this season. Half of them have come in the last month. And what more can you say about the battle that Michael Massey gave this team to put them ahead for good in the 9th? Down 0-2 with a man on first and 1 out. Man on second with 1 out. Massey's down 0-2 in the count. Battles for 8 more pitches until he gets 96 in the middle. And he cracks it to right center field for what turns out to be the game-winning RBI there in the top of the 9th inning. My final question that I will pose to you, along with the where does Steven Kolek stack up this year and next, the question of what can this rotation do? Where can they lead them over the course of these final 100 games? My final question is this. If you're on the plane with the boys tonight, you're flying to Minneapolis, what are you saying? Are you taking a player aside and giving him a one-on-one message? Are you taking the James Shields bullhorn and talking to the whole dang plane? What's your message to the boys on that big league flight to the Twin Cities? Phone lines are open for you. 913-586-7965. That's 913-586-7965. Royals win 5-2. Get back to your thoughts after this.
You're listening to the Guaranteed Foods postgame show with Josh Vernier. Guaranteed Foods has been helping thousands of Midwestern families save time, stretch dollars, and eat healthier since 1958. And you can too. Call 913-888-5000 or start eating right at GuaranteedFoods.com. 96.5 The Fan.
Opposites attract is what they say, right? And I think Guaranteed Foods kind of exemplifies that inside of our household. I am very baseball. I'm very routine oriented. I've told you I've had, the same dinner. I could have it 3, 4, 5 days in a row. I went through 12 of the chicken Philly patties that Guaranteed Foods delivers. Outstanding, all natural chicken. You can put it with their onions, the diced green peppers, the diced jalapenos, and oh my gosh, little pepper jack cheese. It's a home run. And then I realized I have a whole package of steak Phillies too. So now we're going back and forth. Chicken one day, steak the next. My wife's the complete opposite. She wants it. Understandably so, a different dinner every single night. So it's the shrimp skewers one night, the lemon pepper tilapia the next, the grilled chicken breast the very next night. How about the stuffed shells or the lasagna? You can go on and on with those healthy, all-natural products from Guaranteed Foods. So if your household qualifies, start eating a wide variety, or if you're like me, pick out what you love best and go to work. Go to GuaranteedFoods.com, schedule your one-on-one consultation, and start eating the best today. From the best, Guaranteed Foods.
888-5000, Guaranteed Foods. Hi, I'm Amanda, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. As director of bridal design, I travel the world for inspiration so that your engagement ring stands out from the rest. My team of in-house designers and I work alongside skilled artisans to curate the most beautiful collection of exclusive engagement rings. At Shane Company, you'll find the ring that's a reflection of your unique style. No cookie-cutter designs here. See our selection in-store or at shaneco.com. Because a friend wants you to get exactly what you want. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
The Liberty Mutual customize this song for you. Like your car insurance, it's custom too, yeah. Liberty Mutual's got the coverage that could save you money. Thanks to Doug and Limu, well now you can go and take that cruise. Liberty, 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 yeah.
AC service shouldn't be a hassle. That's why KC calls on KB Complete for all their cooling needs. For over 30 years, whether it's an AC repair, replacement, or maintenance, no job is too big or too small. From start to KB Complete, we believe in honest work, real results, and the kind of care that makes a difference. Call KB Complete at 913-730-5111 or visit kbcomplete.com today.
Your job's not done until it's KB Complete.
It's just like the baseball on the way. I know and I've seen all your gorgeous pictures. And you know what I'm referencing? Surfside iced tea and vodka or a Surfside lemonade vodka. They're smooth and they're refreshing and perfectly made for game day. Surfside is the perfect match for the ballpark or catching the game at home. Surfside is only 100 calories, which is a level, so it goes down easy with zero troubles. It's not a seltzer, it's Surfside. Proud partner of the Kansas City Royals. It's supposed to be 21 and over. Please drink responsibly.
This summer, Casey's has 89-cent medium fountain and new Frostbite by Casey's drinks. But if you don't have 89 cents, you could check your center console. Dig between your couch cushions, ask Grandma for $1. Or just use your credit card. 89-cent medium Frostbite by Casey's or fountain drinks at Casey's. All summer long. Restrictions may apply. See store for details.
Spring is here, and as the weather heats up, the sports action heats up at Circus Sports. From baseball to basketball, hockey to golf, Circus Sports has it all. Circus Sports isn't just sports betting, it's sports betting the way it should be. High limits, player-friendly pricing, and exceptional customer service. Whether you're looking for playoff futures or props on your favorite players and more, Circus Sports has you covered. Download the Circus Sports app or visit circusports.com today. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Having unexpected car trouble or just in a car accident? You need J Southland Tow Service. They have 20 years of experience in service in the KC metro area. They specialize in light, medium, and heavy duty, also in commercial transport and construction equipment. Keep this number handy, 816-779-4TOW, or go to southlandtow.com. Use the tow service trusted by most local police departments. J Southland Tow. There's nothing they can't do, so be in the know and use J Southland Tow.
It's Rob Brennan. We hope you're enjoying Beyond the Pitch, KC, a podcast on how Kansas City landed the world's biggest sporting event. It's presented by Commerce Bank. Visit commercebank.com/soccer26. New episodes released every Wednesday on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome back to the Guaranteed Foods postgame show. Start eating right at GuaranteedFoods.com. This is your home for Royals baseball. 96.5, The Fan.
Tomer runs. Massey lines it. Right field, leads it. Tomer rounds third. He's in his score standing. Michael Massey delivers again. The Royals take the lead in the top of the ninth inning on an RBI single from Michael Massey on the 10th pitch of his at-bat.
Wow, so impressive. Michael Massey, 2 for 4 on the night. Tied up there in the ninth inning, and I don't know how many Royals fans were feeling good with what we've seen out of this bullpen so much this season. A tie game late. I understand how bad the Reds bullpen is. We ultimately got a chance to see how bad the Reds bullpen is, but thankfully the Royals offense does to a bad bullpen what they should do to a bad bullpen, and that is feast. Jack Caglione leads off the ninth inning by ripping the first pitch, a hanging slur from right-hander Tony Santillan. Cags rips it into right field for a leadoff knock. Tyler Tolbert comes in to pinch run. Isaac Collins gets down a perfect sac bunt. With Toley on second, Michael Massey steps up in the 10th pitch and cracks it to right field for the game-winning RBI. Royals weren't done, though. Nick Lofton next up to the dish. He's ahead of the count 2-0, and he gets 95 on a tee, and he doesn't miss it. He blasted to left field for his first home run of the season, 6th home run of his career. One of 2 home runs on the night. Vinny goes deep in the first. Lofton goes deep in the ninth. Both are 2-run shots. throw in Massey's RBI knock, and it's a 5-2 Royals victory. Let's hear what Michael Massey had to say after the game on the field with Joel Goldberg on Royals TV.
All right, Michael Massey really had the big at bat in the ninth inning, and then your buddy Nick Lofton followed with the home run, another combo that you two have had. But tell me about that 10-pitch at bat, grinding away, and what you were able to see.
Yeah, obviously Tolly did a great job there, keeping his tension at second. Isaac doing a great job getting him over. Anytime Tolly's on base, you're probably going to see a lot of heaters. So just trying to get to it the right way. I knew he had the sweeper in the bag too, and I figured if he threw that and I tried to take the fastball up the middle, then a pretty good shot.
I'm right by the dugout, so I'm able to kind of feel the energy and the excitement as you have that hit. You can feel the emotion from this team right now. What has that been like for you? It's been so up and down, but guys really so desperately wanting this win.
Yeah, just got to come out and fight every night, right? You're going to leave the past behind you and move on. It's a tough game. It's a good league. You're going to have back breaks. We're all grinding away, and just going to stay in it every night.
How about the pitching performance of Stephen Cole? Both guys. Chase Burns comes in with an ERA under 2. What Vinny was able to do against him, and then what Cole was able to do for you guys.
Yeah, Steve did a great job, setting the tone for us there, and Vinny did a great job getting on Burns early there, playing with the lead. Obviously, I think Steve won, 7 innings? He's been good. He's been really good. So anytime he takes the ball, we feel like we have a really good chance to win.
You told me earlier in the road trip, let's worry about the home road splits when there's a bigger sample size. Maybe see how the road trip goes. Let me see how I can do. Now, the fix is that conversation. You have a 4-game hitting streak, multiple hits in 3 of those 4 games. What, if anything, has changed, or maybe the break's just going your way?
You motivated me, Joel. You got me going. No, I think just... Yeah, like I said, it's a tough game, right? You're going to have tough stretches, and still somewhat early in the season. I probably had a tough road trip when we went out west, and just haven't had that many opportunities to go on the road again. So making up for it right now.
There was no motivation, just a good conversation. Great job tonight.
Appreciate it, Joe.
There you go, Michael Massey, following one of 3 Royals to record multiple hits on the night. Massey, Kaggs, and Vinny, the 3 lefties, combining to go 6-4-12, picking up 2/3 of the Royals' base hits. 5-2, good guys win. Now on their way to Minneapolis to open up a 4-game series against the division rival Twins. Seth Lugo on the hill tomorrow night. Michael Waka coming up Friday. Belinda Avila takes the hill on Saturday with Noah Cameron going in the finale. So if you're on the plane right now with the boys, what's your message to the team? Bobby Bearcat said, I thought I needed a sweep. This one did the trick. Bobby's feeling good. Bill and Leewood feeling good on the text line. Matthew in Independence says, give me the megaphone. I'm telling the boys to keep the momentum going. Matthew, I have to think you're looking at Salvi as you say. Salvi returning to Target Field where he's done so much damage. Speaking of damage, back to Michael Massey real quick. Take a look at the numbers. I mentioned this at the end of the show last night. Look at the numbers that Massey's put up since the start of May. Which is really, I'm trying to think when India went down. Pretty sure that was in April. So Massey knew he was basically an everyday player. When the
Whoa, there it is, dude.
Since then, he's batting .284. I had Jay Bigley calling me up.
There it is.
He was raving about Michael Massey.
M51.
Right, that's
dead
why
on.
I
knew that was the right spot. We're on the right scope.
His
We're staying
OPS since the start of May, 799. My game notes are brought to you by Jay's Southland Tow. Be in the know when call Jay's Southland Tow. Let's go to Karen in Olathe.
I got M51 dead in my side.
Go ahead.
Taking my full cover. This is the pinnacle one. This is the Galaxy I've been wanting to find. It's going to get shot on.
Games right now, we can take any win. Any win that we can get right now, Michael Massey has been heating up over the past 5 games. I think he's got something like 8 RBIs and 3 games. So he's been doing good, and out of playing, obviously secured the deal.
Cash, calm down. Okay, we'll play here in a little bit, dude. Let me shoot this.
He's probably been the team's best reliever, and so hopefully
we're going a little while.
Take this momentum into Minnesota, where I know some of our guys have had success, like Severo Perez. So let's go Royals,
have quite a bit of success at Great American Ballpark as well. With this series victory, the Royals are now 13-5 all time at Great American Ballpark. Place where Nick Lofton went deep for the first time in 2026, his sixth career home run. Spoke with the media inside the clubhouse following his 1-for-4 performance. A solid day defensively at third base as he continues to fill in for Michael Garcia. Let's hear what Nick Lofton had to say after the win.
Terrific in the ninth inning, just take the lead after Michael's terrific at bat. You had on your first of the year.
Yeah, no, Michael's AB.
Well, there's M51 line view. It's not quite dark enough yet. Once it gets dark enough, we're going to lock on.
Took the wind out of their sails for sure. Being able to get that run in the ninth from Michael's great swing. So we're able to run on bases, do what he does best, be fast. So, I was just going up there trying to focus swing one pitch, like handle and hit it hard, and I was very fortunate I got out.
It's a pretty big win in terms of bouncing back from a tough loss like last night, and you guys win your first road series since the sweep in Seattle. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's huge. I know we've been going through a rough stretch right now, but we've been playing really good baseball. We've been hitting balls really hard. Just nothing's really falling for us lately. We've been playing great defense and pitching our butts off. We've been doing everything. It's just ball hasn't really been coming our way. So being able to get a win tonight and getting a series win is huge. It's massive for us moving forward. We're just going to continue to play one pitch at a time, one AB at a time, one game at a time. We're going to like where we're at the end of it.
Obviously, a lot of hard contact against Chase Burns to start this game. That had to give, I think, some of the guys some confidence that you guys could get your bats in front of the ball, even though Burns was throwing 98.
Yeah, no, he's a really good pitcher. He had his stop today. Really hard slider, really good fastball. We were able to put some really good ABs against him, get some runs, Benny with the home run, and the first was pretty big for us. It gives us confidence throughout the order. But it's baseball. It's 1 versus 9 all the time. You hit balls hard. Sometimes they get caught, and hit balls soft, and sometimes they fall. And we were able to put some good ABs
All right, we got the Whirlpool Galaxy M51 here. First time seeing it. We're back-to-back nights on the Pinwheel and Whirlpool.
Just like baseball, investing in the financial market can feel like an emotional roller coaster. A tough one day, a down the next, it can be overwhelming. That's where UMB Private Wealth can help you stay true to your financial plan. Maintain balance and focus on your long-term goals. So keep calm and
It's got no sound. There it goes.
UMB Private Wealth. Go to UMB.com/private wealth and schedule an appointment today. Advisory services offered by investment advisor representatives through UMB Private Wealth Management, LLC, and SEC registered investment advisor.
Or enlarged prostate symptoms, but still not getting relief? Many men aren't satisfied with their BPH meds. The UroLift system is a proven, minimally invasive treatment that can help get men off medication and avoid major surgery. It's the #1 chosen minimally invasive BPH procedure in the U.S., providing rapid symptom relief while preserving sexual function. Men 45 and older, call Kansas City Urology Care to learn more about the UroLift system at 913-914-3532.
Now batting for stress-free summer travel, Park and Go. Summer vacation season is heating up, and Park and Go is the all-star of airport parking. With 100% covered parking, your car stays cool, shaded, and protected while you're enjoying your summer trip. Here comes the Grand Slam service. Their free shuttle pulls right up to your trunk, helps with your bags, and gets you to the terminal fast. No strikeouts, no stress. This family-owned service is the best deal on airport parking. Reserve your spot today at bookparkandgo.com. It's Park and Go.
The Kansas City Auto Show is back, and we're taking over the Overland Park Convention Center with more brands, more test drives, free parking, and all new features. Join us June 4th through 7th at our exciting new location at the Overland Park Convention Center. Get up close to the latest cars, trucks, and SUVs. It's fun for the whole family. Don't miss your chance to see your future of driving all in one place. Get your tickets now at kcautoshow.com. The Kansas City Auto Show, June 4th through the 7th at Overland Park Convention Center.
By now, you've heard that Booth Creek Wagyu steaks and beef are the best tasting, most flavorful cuts you've ever had. And if you don't believe us, try it for free. Try Booth Creek Wagyu anytime at 95th and Knoll or 135th and Metcalf. Stop by our store and we'll prepare a free, mouth-watering sample of your selected choice cut. Heart-healthy, low cholesterol, authentic American, full-blooded Wagyu steaks and beef. We know you'll love it as much as we do. Crafted for exceptional beginnings. Join the Booth Creek Wagyu revolution at boothcreekwagyu.com.
Hi, I'm Dustin, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. As a diamond sourcing expert, I'll tell you just how differently we source our diamonds so your engagement ring can be the most beautiful. We work directly with our diamond partners who reserve the best stones just for us. We handpick and inspect each diamond, then negotiate the best price. At Shane Company, we believe this is the only way to properly buy a diamond, because a friend goes the extra mile to make sure you get your dream diamond at your dream price. Visit us in store or at shaneco.com. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
I'm Bobber, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment. It did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
This is George Karloftis, and you're listening to your home for Chiefs football. 96.5 The Fan.
Welcome back to the Guaranteed Foods postgame show. Start eating right at GuaranteedFoods.com. This is your home for Royals baseball. 96.5 The Fan.
Here's the pitch. Fastball cracked, high in the air, deep left field, one gaze to the wall, it's out of here, into the third row, Steve Lofton adds a pair with one big swing. They got a fastball right down the middle and crushed it into the left field seats. The Royals open up a 3-run lead in the top of the 9th inning. It's 5-2.
Way to go. Jake Eisenberg on the call, last heard here on 96.5. The Fan. Nick Lofton puts this one, well, certainly not out of reach at 5-2, but allowed us to breathe a little bit in the 9th inning. Because it's hard to breathe in the 9th inning normally, let alone in 2026 following this game. Royals go up 5-2 thanks to that 2-run blast off of the bat of Nick Lofton. And it gives Alex Lang plenty of cushion in the 9th inning, and he needed it all. Lang gives up a leadoff double to Spencer Steer to open things up in the 9th. Strikes out the next 2 batters, but then walks Noelvi Marte to put 2 on with 2 outs, and the leadoff hitter for the Reds to walk. But, thankfully, Alex Lang is able to get Blake Dunn to fly out to Lane Thomas in center field, and the Royals pick up the win, take the series in Cincinnati, and improve their record to 24-38. Let's hear what Alex Lang had to say after the game to the microphones of Royals TV.
I had to feel really good. They made you work for it, but to get that save in that situation, what does it mean to you? What does it mean to the team?
Yeah, I mean, hard fought series. Sorry, I can't get that out. This team's grinding. Anytime we get a chance to get a W at the ballpark, it's great. So I'm just happy to help this team win ball games and get the ball at the end. It's whatever role that is for me. I just get excited when I have an opportunity to go out there and play for the team.
You talked about the fact that it was kind of a disjointed 9th inning that you had to work through. What was it like working through the delays, the replays, and all of that?
Yeah, it's playing baseball. Jobs get 3 outs, so whatever that every trade is, that's a job. So they're going to do that for the Giants, their ABS challenges like to do it. They're going to fight to the last out across the league. So just going to stay composed, go out there and just make pitches.
I believe personally for you, it was your first save since May of 24. Is that right? How does that feel?
Yeah, it's always cool winning ball games. It's something I dreamed of to do as a kid, and it's pretty cool to do it for your hometown team. And so, I'm excited that this team comes away with a W. This team's working really hard. I think we're growing, we're learning, we're getting better, and it's a big series win for us. I think we're going to look back in a couple months and ready to back here, kind of how we've been grinding. It's starting to really come together.
So you can appreciate what Kolek gave you, what Lynch gave you the inning before you.
Yeah, Kolek was outstanding. Which has been great all year. Guys disgusting. It's really fun to watch him do his business. What Steven's been able to do this year is incredible. His fastball around the zone, same cuts, forward save everything, and has a devastating slider. He's really, really fun to watch. I really enjoy getting to watch him every 5 days. So it's you always want to end it when your boys set you up like that. We did a really good job tonight.
Question here on the text line, Fern, was that the Royals' first victory in a rubber game all year? No, come on. It was their second. Royals are now 2-4 in rubber games this season. They picked up their first win about 2 weeks ago against the Mariners back at Kauffman Stadium. 913-586-7965 is our phone number. KD, North Carolina. I see you on the text line. She's saying, I will reevaluate after the Twin series. I think that Rangers sweep really took its toll on KD for good reason. But to offer a little bit of clarity on what we just heard there from Alex Lang. A little bit of clarity, just like our friends at UMB Private Wealth provide a lot of clarity around your financial future. He said Daniel Lynch has been absolutely disgusting this season. Hard to argue. Lynch tonight puts up a 0 in the 8th. Picks up another strikeout. Lynch now has 27 strikeouts in 27 innings this season. His ERA, 1.85. And he's holding lefties to a batting average of $1.19. Yeah, that's disgusting. Alex Lang also says he's having fun watching Stephen Kolek. We all are. Look at what Kolek's done this season. Shoot, only Seth Lugo and Michael Wacha have more quality starts on this team than Stephen Coleman. Who would have thought that when the season started? Kolek has as many, if not more, quality starts than Reagan's, Bubich, and Cameron. If you would have told me that in spring training, after Kolek went down with the oblique, boy, I would have thought, well, yeah, I guess I would have thought something went haywire for him to get that many opportunities. And at 24 and 38, I guess things kind of have. They have gone haywire. But Kolek this season, anything but. He's given the team on average 6 1/3 innings in his starts this season, putting up an ERA of 3.32. Kolek has allowed only 37 base runners in 38 innings this season. And a reminder from UMB, if you don't have a financial plan, don't panic. Keep calm and call UMB. You need the private wealth team at UMB. They'll work with you to reduce the noise, right? Everybody has an idea. What do you want to do? They'll help you reduce the noise and provide a clear financial plan. Go to umb.com/private wealth to schedule an appointment today. Advisory services offered by investment advisor representatives to UMB Wealth Management LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Let's go to Dan and KCK. Dan, you're on the Guaranteed Foods postgame show. Go ahead.
Hey, Josh, how you doing? Great bounce back win by the Royals. Yeah, great job by Kolek and great job by Vinny with a 2-run home run, and Matthew with a big night and a 2-run home run by Boston. Let's go get a winning streak going, Josh. Let's take our business in Minnesota. Take care now, Josh.
Yeah, you know what? I enjoy looking at the positive. I find it amusing. Game starts tonight, and I look at the text line, and I see Vern is the most negative voice on 96.5 The Fan. It's amazing, isn't it? You're a homer one day, you're the most negative SOB I've ever heard the next. But why not be optimistic after a while? We all understand the uphill climb this team has to make anything of this 2026 season, but why not see the good? Why not have some fun with numbers? You mentioned Vinny. Vinny's batting .289 over the past 3 weeks. It's something. It's got to start somewhere for Vin, because he's not going anywhere. Not this year, not next year. We'll see about 2028. But Vin's your guy. 913-586-7965. Bobby Witt Jr., obviously your guy. Bobby, one of 4 big leaguers to already steal 20 bases this season. Let's go to our friend JD, the DJ. JD, what's your message to the boys tonight?
They have got a good foundation to build on, and I predict that they will win 2 out of the 4 games at least.
They better. If they don't, you better call me back, JD, and explain to me why.
Well, it will be just that they're not playing up to snuff.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Let's let it play out. I really predict they're going to get at least 2 of the 4, and they might get more, and that rhymes. So you got a good show there, Vern, and you're not too negative, you know. You're just being realistic. But it's go Royals, and it's go Vern. There you go.
There we go. That's what we're looking for, JD. Appreciate it, buddy. Now, Vinny's 2-run home run in the first inning, his first home run in almost a month. It's only the 5th time all year he's had multiple RBIs in a game. This is a team-wide effort that has led this ball club to 14 games below 500. But boy, oh boy, if that doesn't stand out more than almost everything but the injuries. 62 games in, and Vinny only has 5 multi-RBI games. Hopefully he makes it 6 tomorrow as they take on, I don't know if this is a bullpen, man. I don't know if this is officially. Is it Andrew Morris for the Twins? I know they have Zebby Matthews going on Friday and Joe Ryan on Saturday. Connor Prelip, the rookie, in the finale. But yeah, I think tomorrow is the youngster Andrew Morris, maybe a bullpen day. But hey, I know the good guys got Seth Lugo. It's a 6:40 first pitch. I'll be on the air with the On Deck Show beginning at 5:30. The first of 4 with the Minnesota Twins. Now let's... I actually don't. Like KD said, we'll reevaluate after this Twins series. But bravo again to Stephen Kolek. Thanks to JT Noah for the help back in the studio. And I appreciate y'all listening. We'll do it again tomorrow, 5:30 for the On Deck Show, right here on 96.5 The Fan. Take care.
You've been listening to the Guaranteed Foods postgame show with Josh Bergier.
Hagley watches one down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is, and it is.
Guaranteed Foods has been helping thousands of Midwestern families save time, stretch dollars, and eat healthier since 1958. And you can too. Call 913-888-5000 or start eating right at GuaranteedFoods.com.
Garcia goes to the seat of his pants, grabs it, gets to his feet, throws to first. Wow, what a play. He got him.
Subscribe to All Things Fern wherever you get your podcasts. This is your home for Royals baseball. 96.5 The Fan. We now take you back to regularly scheduled programming.
Hey, it's Best Like it's the World's Game at BetMGM is here. Bet on the soccer showdowns with 2 up early payout so that if you're up 2, BetMGM will pay you. That's right. Let's say you put your money on Leo Messi and Argentina. They go too early in the first half. Well, BetMGM will pay you. That's right. Place a pre-game straight match result bet on any tournament game. If at any point your team is up by 2 goals, you will instantly win your bet. Then enjoy BetMGM's same-game parlays, daily promotions, player props, and so much more for the World's Game. You like Ronaldo in Portugal? You like Harry Kane in England? Whoever it may be, don't miss your shot at an early win with early payout. You get paid out because at any point your team is up by 2 goals. Regardless of the final outcome of the match, make it a tournament to remember with BetMGM. BetMGM is being six remind you of their sponsor with Gambling Help for 1-800-GAMBLER, BetMGM.com for terms, 21 hours only, Missouri only, customer offer, simply get the price to ship from your live performance matters. Don't let check. Sure, asking for the guys who don't suffer the deal. In fact, you might be how the break should positively impact your life. At Common Medicine, our advanced medical care goes far beyond get treatment affection relative and we offer specific and preventative treatment that dramatically enhance both your performance and your stamina. You can last up to an hour and bring it far away.
the best picture yet. This is the best shot yet. Every day I'm taking a better picture, but I mean, it just looks better. It's almost perfect. Look at that, man. That is great. 25 minutes.
The right updates can make a big difference at home. At NFM, find appliances that work smarter and make life easier. Shop refrigerators, washers and dryers, and everything in between. All in stock and ready to go. Find endless options and great prices. Only at NFM.
This flavor and heat can only mean one thing. Olive Garden's Calabrian summer is officially here. With crispy chicken and a sweet, spicy sauce, these hot honey chicken bites have some bite. Our
very sweet. That is insane. Look at that, man. Look at the detail with the 127 Mac. 5-inch on this one, 4-inch last night, 5-inch, bigger scope, more detail. That's what she said. Yeah, that's what she said.
Hello, I'm Ozempic, and I'm other GLP-1s for type 2 diabetes. And now, here's a nice guy named Stan to talk about my benefits.
Now it says here, for adults with type 2 diabetes, Ozempic is the GLP-1 with the most FDA approval.
Okay, Cash, we're about done. We're gonna get this to 1 hour and we're gonna call it a stream. Cash is wanting me to pay attention to him, so this has been 2 nights in a row for him, so he's ready for me to take a break. And with finding this thing so quick and knocking out the photo, I'm gonna wrap it up in another 14 minutes, Cash. Is that correct? Yep. 13 more minutes. We're gonna call it a stream. M51, the Whirlpool. In mid-collision with M51B. What's up, Cash? Tell them to drop a like, drop a subscribe, join the channel for more sky, astrophotography, galaxies, nebulae, planets, planetary nebulae. Hydrogen 2 coming up. Cashy boy, he's a cashy boy. Cashy boy. Stay down, no, 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 you don't need to climb up there. We're gonna go outside. Let me finish this up. 12 more minutes. 12 minutes. A minute just went by, Cash. Gone. Never coming back. I'm doing good on this too, man. I could take it longer than an hour, but I'm not gonna. Maybe next time. We're gonna call it early tonight, Cash. The stream's gonna be over before 11:30, 11:15. In another 11 minutes, so about 11:10 p.m. Central Time. Wrapping it up for the night. Cash is ready for me to wrap it up.
the focus bracket for the MK127, and I'm giving away the file for free. But before you go buy one of these telescopes, there is a catch. Actually, there might be several catches. This scope here takes longer to cool down than my
We'll go for longer than an hour on it next time. We'll do like 3 or 4 hours on it. But tonight we're just gonna do an hour. We got 6 more minutes here. Just gonna let it run for the next 6 minutes. Looks like M51 ate that other galaxy for breakfast, guys. Four more minutes, Cash. It's looking good. Damn good. Take a bath or something. A little crusty back there, Cat. Three minutes and 15 seconds. We're almost there, Cash. We're almost there. Let's go to 200%. We're gonna bump the scope, Cash. Wrong way. All right, Cash. 1.5 minutes to go. Straight up and down. It's straight up and down, dude. All right, Cash. I keep my promises with you, Bubs. All right, 30 more seconds. Plus, I got some other things I want to do tonight. So we're going to wrap up the stream here shortly. Cash, I know we're wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up, Cash. I promised we would. It's time. It's time. Cash, quit bumping my hand. I'm trying to save the photos. Quit bumping my hand. I'm working here on the saving photos. All right. One more. There you go. 60 minutes. Excuse me. 60 minutes, 2 seconds. I've saved every photo, 633 of them. And I'm also going to save a 32-bit raw stack. We're going to switch to RBG. TIFFs. It shot those in raw. TIFFs. Save. It's still raw, you know what I'm saying? Alright. There we go, folks. M51 and M51B. We're going to wrap up the stream there. Drop a like. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Got any questions on how I'm doing this? Feel free to ask. Join the community. Skywatching from Kansas City, Missouri. Right off I-70. I hope everybody has a good day tomorrow. We will see you next time.